Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a while. Update time. What I've been doing is building a little scale garage for the micros. Thought it'd be a cool little spot to take pictures, maybe little videos or something. A little spot to display them. This is just 2 foot by 2 foot square plywood. I got 3 of them. One for the floor, one cut in half to make the walls, excuse me, and one to make the cutout ceiling. And I just put the ceiling on there just to kind of close it in a little bit, but I didn't want to have the ceiling all the way, full ceiling. I still wanted to be able to, reach in here and, easily and whatnot. I'll probably just use this up here to either put some other scale accessories or maybe put a couple trucks up there. But for now, it's looking pretty good. Got this checkerboard vinyl wrap off Amazon. Got this little palette I found from Hobby Lobby, or maybe it was Michaels. Maybe it was Michaels. I can't remember now. No, maybe it was Hobby Lobby. Anyway, it's not important. I'm gonna put some stain on that palette to make it look a little more aged and whatnot. Maybe give it some sanding and whatnot. I got this at Hobby Lobby as well. Little desk, little drawers, little stand. Also got, don't mind the apple, these guys. They can sit on there like so. Little TV. So that's cool. Need to get some jack stands to put the Jeep frame up on. That'd look pretty cool. Maybe one of them 2-post high lift things, whatever it's called, bend pack. That's it. These aren't nailed down yet. I still need to nail these down, and I still need to screw the roof in. But the walls are in. Walls are solid. Everything. This is just gray primer, just to give a kind of a rough look, maybe like a concrete wall sort of look, or just a gray wooden wall look. I don't know. I'm gonna do some lights across on the ceiling, across here and across here, like little 6-inch LED strips. It'll look kind of like shop lights, so that'll be kind of cool. It'll light the trucks up. I got this guy today. He's really cool. Already took it through the mud. I was itching to get it through the mud, so that was one of the first things that I did. Is the FCX 24M. And then the Traxxas TRX 4M. Got a little bicycle. Let me show you some of the other scale accessories in this one. Try not to rip anything off. Oh gosh. Well, just got a tire. got some here. Let's zoom in. Got some canned vegetables, some cola, a little package, tarp, bricks and a wrench, a little piece of lumber. So he's got quite the project going on. Ooh. Quite the project indeed. I think I'm going to take this bike and put some of this stuff on it. So if you want to make your trucks or other scale items look dingy, oily, rusty, use rust streaks. Basically you just put a little paintbrush, paint it on, and then I usually kind of like wipe it, or you know, kind of dab it around, you know, kind of I usually kind of wipe it off a little bit, but yeah, it like old red here was like clean bright red, and then I hit it with a matte clear to kind of make it look faded, and then it's kind of hard to see on camera here, but you can kind of see like the darker areas where it looks kind of like greasy. You can really see, oh, come on. Oh, God. Here. There you go. There, you see that? Look at that. That's nice right there. That's nice. That pretty much looks like rust. I mean, that's pretty good. Didn't do as great on the paint, but I was just doing kind of a quick job. I'm gonna come back to it. But yeah, so use some of this stuff on the bike. I'd even thought about like maybe bending it a little bit. Look like an old rusty beat up bike. And then you take that and you hock it in the back, and it looks cool. I got this stuff from Hobby Lobby. Can use this to make things like little bed rolls. It's kind of like a soft felt on one side, a leather on one side. Got Rick and Morty here, guarding the joint. Little wheels. You can use little wheels as scale accessories. I usually take the ring off and then just bolt these two pieces together. And then it kind of just looks like a little wheel with no tire. Got Rick's gun, portal gun. Got some other little scale tools here. I think I got these on Etsy. Why is this duck stuck in the wheel? Stuck duck. Little ducks. If you have a Jeep, little ducks are good. So this is what I was talking about. If you take the ring off, it kind of looks just like a rim without the tire. What I did with, if you're just gonna use it as strictly as a scale sorry. If you're just going to use it as a scale accessory, I just put the two pieces together with glue. I just lined up the holes together, and there's just glue in between, like where the holes are. That way there's no bolts, and it looks just like a rim. And it's all scratched up and looks pretty cool. So that's cool. That might go on my Cherokee. There's a little interior from an Enduro bike. I got this from Hobby Lobby. Little colas, little glass bottles, and a little crate they go in. Little cans of cola. Packages and little mail, whatnot. You could like throw on the dash, or twine you can use to make scale rope. That's empty. Other like black twine for scale rope. This is 10 scale, but they make them for micros as well. A little antenna. Yeah, just showing different scale accessories and ideas and whatnot. Maybe something you haven't seen or thought of. Maybe it gives you an idea. These tires don't feel bad. They're pretty, like the compound. It's pretty like sticky. And they do have a foam insert. But yeah, Scale Garage, scale accessories. Rust streaks. Do another video again soon, I guess, with my cat. Peace.